Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the RCLman here. Welcome to episode 26 of the RCL podcast. We got some news to get through today. Dude, Epic, what are you doing, man? They might be messing up one of my favorite games. We'll get into that a little bit later. And then my stream's been going pretty well, man. I've had technical difficulties all week, though, and I'll kind of get into those as we get on with the podcast. But let's go ahead and get started with the news section on podcast number 26. Alright, so news. There's not a whole lot of news. I mean, there was news. There were certain things that, as with every week, there's a whole bunch of news. And I kind of comb through it just for stuff that I really care about. The first one is a big one, and I'm not outraged, but I'm concerned, okay? One of my favorite games is something might happen to it. I don't know, man. So, Epic. We all know Epic, the creator of the monster that is Fortnite. Man, they bought Psyonix. And if you don't know what Psyonix is the company that made Rocket League. So they bought Rocket League, man. And, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm on the one hand, from what everybody's saying, I have it on PlayStation, right? I play it on PlayStation. I don't play it on PC, so because they're going to just move it to their Epic store. You know that they're not going to keep it on Steam, or they're not going to at least continue to sell it on Steam. Most likely, they're going to, from what they've said, they haven't said that they're going to remove it from Steam, but I think what they're saying is that they're going to, everybody who's bought it can keep it, and they'll keep working on it, but anybody else, you're just going to have to go and get it on Epic Store. I don't know. They haven't really said anything about it, but they bought it, man, and, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I enjoy Rocket League. I really like it. It's that kind of game that I throw on, if I want to play a quick match or something, and I have 10 minutes or something. I really enjoy that game. Like I said, I'm on PlayStation with it, so, I don't really have to worry about the store problem or anything. I'm just worried about what are they going to do to it, man. I don't know. But a lot of people are outraged because they think they're going to remove it from Steam, and I'm pretty sure since you already bought it, they won't remove it. They said they're going to keep updating it and everything, so I don't know. Both of their headquarters were kind of started close together, and some of the people that worked on Rocket League worked on Unreal Tournament, which is the Unreal Engine, which is what Epic uses. So I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But that kind of worries me. Again, as I've said, I'm on PlayStation, so it kind of doesn't worry me. I don't think they'll do anything to it other than to keep updating it on PlayStation. But yeah, if you want to play it on PC, that might be a problem. Let's see. They announced last week I talked about the PlayStation games in Japan, but now they've released the PlayStation games for May. For PlayStation Plus games for May on PlayStation 4 is going to be Overcooked, which is awesome, dude. I really want to actually try Overcooked. I've watched plenty of Let's Plays in it. It's kind of a multiplayer thing, so I don't know how it would be just single-player wise, but I totally am going to jump on Overcooked to play some of that. The other one is called What Remains of Edith Finch, which I read a description of it. I wasn't quite sure what it was because I didn't see any gameplay, but it said that you play the life of family members of the Finch family, and you go from one family member's life to the other family member's life to the other family member's life. When one dies, you go to the next one, and that's all I really got for it. It looks really kind of dark, but everything said it was story driven, and so we'll just have to see what that is, man. I'm looking forward to Overcooked, though. I would hope that I can actually play with some people on Overcooked, or that would be a good game to play, couch co-op or whatever, with somebody. Last thing you hear, Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Sonic, what'd they do to you, man? So yeah, they released a trailer. They fully showed what Sonic looked like, and of course the internet hated it because, I mean, why would they not hate it? And then the director came out and said, hey, we're going to change it, and we're going to make it look more like what you want it to look like. I know there was one picture I saw on Reddit that was somebody corrected it and made it look more like Sonic, and I'm not going to lie, it did look better. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll do that. But then that also puts all the people that animated that, because the movie might be over by now, you know what I mean? They might have already completely done all the CGI on it and everything, and then now they've got to go back and change it. So we just have to see what happens with that, man. I'm not a huge fan of Sonic. I'm not a anti-fan or whatever. But, I would definitely, if the movie looks good, I'll go see it. You know what I mean? So Riot Games is having some legal issues. I don't quite know if we're next. I don't know. I don't. How close are we to unionizing, or not we? How close are the video game employees to unionizing? Because it's like Riot has some sexual misconduct, basically sexual harassment, something like that, kind of go on in their offices. I remember a while back it was made public. And then they issued like an apology. They said that like things are going to be corrected. This wouldn't happen again, or I don't know the exact wordage of it or whatever. Sometime in the past week, they had staged a walkout, or at least had planned to stage a walkout to be like, hey, this is BS. Riot Games is the one who made League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends, but that's what their really big IP is. And then there were two girls that I think were going to sue them. And then they ended up going into arbitration. Arbitration is something that you usually, once you get employed, you'll have to sign something that says that you won't sue the company for anything, and then you'll go into arbitration. And arbitration is just like you sit down with whoever you're having an issue with and work it out. You know what I mean? Whether there is like a payment or something, or whether there is something that they can do. It basically just says, I will not sue them without trying to go for the arbitration first. So we'll just have to see. I really think it's probably the sexual harassment and stuff is probably only coming from like a couple people, and they could probably just nick those people out, and maybe that would solve the problem. All right, so channel news time. It's channel news time. That's right. Okay, so sub count. We are up to 100. We are up to, or I am up to, whatever. The RCLman channel is up to 233 subscribers. Although I think publicly right now it says 234. It's weird. It doesn't. Again, and I've said this before. It's like it'll say a number different for public and different for me, and then like some people will say they subscribe and then it won't show up for like 2 days. I don't know, it's weird. So that's the sub count, man. Getting on up there, 250, waiting on that number. Hopefully I can get to 300 before my birthday. I don't know, we'll see. My birthday's in the middle of June, so we're like a couple months away. Or no, we're not even. We're like a month and a half away from it, maybe even less. So I've been having technical difficulties all week. I don't really know what's been going on, man. Number one, the sound is just lost on like half my videos. I tried to record. The reason why, there's two things with this, right? Number one is that the Lego video didn't have any audio, and it was just like all the audio was lost for it, and I don't know what happened. So I had to like re-record it on top of it like really quickly, and it didn't really work, but at the same time it kind of worked. I don't know. But we're going to continue on with the Lego thing, and I should be putting some more of those out as the week goes on. Not only that, there was another like game that I shot, and I did the whole thing, and I went back and I lost all the audio for that one. So that one's lost. I can't do nothing with that. And then Rec Room, man. Okay, so a while back, me and Iron and Justice and Tam and who else was there? I think maybe Small Creeper, or maybe somebody else was there. Maybe it was J-Pop. I don't remember. Somebody else was there in Rec Room, and we were shooting this thing for this video that I wanted to make. Well, ever since the update on Rec Room, I haven't been able to play. Okay, so how do I explain this? I haven't been able to play it on my PC, and the PC is the camera. It's the entire thing that makes the thing work. And since I can't play it, I can't film anything, you know what I mean, like as a camera, and so I can't finish the video, and it sucks because the video is almost, the one video I was trying to make was only going to be like a minute, maybe even 2 minutes long, but I can't finish it because I don't have a camera now, and I can't seem, no matter what I do, I uninstalled it, I reinstalled it, I deleted everything that had Rec Room associated with it on the computer, and then reinstalled it, and it didn't work. I don't know what is going on, and it sucks because I have that idea, and then there's one other idea I wanted to do that I've already started to work on, and I'm going to continue to work on it just because I want to make it happen regardless. And I'll talk about it here in a second. But I mean, I can't record anything, and it sucks because that was such a good, I feel like that was such a good idea, or such a good, like, a video to do. And I can't release it, and it sucks because it's not finished. But the other thing I was talking about is every day on the Rec Room streams, I'm trying to build this room. And if you're familiar with the channel at all, I'm trying to build this room that's like a combination of It was supposed to be an obstacle course, and it wasn't supposed to be completely revealed or told. I was supposed to keep it all secret, sort of, kind of, but still do it on the stream. And then once I get done, reveal it to everybody and, like, kind of have everybody run the obstacle course and see who got the best time with nobody having seen it before. But because I'm streaming it, you know, it's kind of hard to keep that a secret or whatever. The point is, anyway, because I can't use a camera on that second, like, since I can't log into Rec Room on my computer because it won't work anymore, I can't even shoot that video because I won't have a second camera to use to, like, follow people and stuff. I'll only have me. So it's like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? Like, because I was really wanting to do that. But I'm still, when I go into Rec Room, if I do my Rec Room streams, I'm going to, you know, build the room and keep doing it. And everybody, you know, if you're good with a maker pen, if you know what you're doing in Rec Room, feel free to come try and help when I do, you know, join me on the streams and we can try and build this thing together. You know what I mean? There's already like 10 people in the credits of the room. So what are you going to do there? Let's see. And then the streams are going pretty good, man. You know what I mean? This last week, I think the most I had in a stream was 6 people, and I think that was on Twitch, actually. The Apex streams in Twitch seems to go pretty good. I've basically just been streaming Twitch every single night for an hour after I do my main YouTube stream on Twitch. And, I mean, it's starting to kind of get somewhere. Like, I think I'm up to 19 followers there on Twitch. And, I mean, I've only got to get 31 more. And then I'm pretty sure at that point I will already have the 3 concurrent viewers. And so, I mean, it'll be pretty easy, I think, to get monetized on Twitch. And then when you get to, I think, affiliate or partner or whatever their thing is, then they kind of don't want you streaming on anything else. And if that happens, if I start making some kind of money on it, well, then, you know what I mean? I'll just do Let's Plays on YouTube and just do streams on Twitch. That was what I was hoping was going to happen. We still have a long way to go with that, you know what I mean? Seeing if we could get everything, you know, see if we can get monetized, see if it's a viable route, you know, to make money or anything. We'll just have to see what happens, man. But so far, it's been going very, very well. The streams, both on YouTube and on Twitch, have been going very, very well. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me for podcast number 26. This one was really short. I didn't mean for it to be this short. It just kind of happened. I'm on a bit of a time crunch because I have to go pick up my girlfriend. Anyway, if you liked it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. RCLman out.